children, the simple past tense can be used in various types of sentences. That is the affirmative sentence, negative sentence or interrogative sentence. I already told you interrogative sentences can be of two types, yes no question or WH question. Now we are going to study the structure of the sentences, how to frame the structure, how to frame the sentence, the structure we will learn. First of all, we'll study about the affirmative sentence. Affirmative sentence. Now dear children, let us see the structure of affirmative sentence, how to frame an affirmative sentence or the positive sentence. The structure is subject plus second form of the verb and then the complement or whatever, the object or complement, whatever. Subject plus verb. Here there should be agreement between the subject and verb. According to the subject we use verb, and when we are talking about simple past tense we are using second form of the verb, which is also known as past tense form. It is also called past tense form. So dear children, if your subject is singular or plural, whether your subject is singular or plural, in both the cases we use second form of the verb. In affirmative sentences we use second form of the verb. And then negative sentence, the second type of sentence is negative sentence. How to frame negative sentence? The structure is subject plus did not plus base form of verb. Already in the table I explained you that the form of to verb did we use in past tense, and to change sentence into negative form we use the helping verb did plus word of negation, that is not. And when we are making negative sentence we use base form of the verb. The main verb is in its base form. Subject plus did not plus base form of the verb. Let us see the example. He did not walk. He is the subject. Did not plus walk is in its base form. The main verb is in base form, in its base form. He did not walk. The structure is subject plus did not plus base form of verb. Now dear children, let us see how to frame interrogative sentences. Interrogative sentences are of two types, yes no question and WH question. Yes no questions are simply giving the answers in yes or no form, and WH questions always begins with the words with WH words like when, where, why, what. All these are WH words. Now you can see here the structure of yes no question. Did, that is the past tense form of the verb do, auxiliary verb do, and did is the past tense form of auxiliary verb do. So did plus subject plus base form of the verb, that is interrogative sentence, and yes no type question it is. Did he walk? Did, past tense form of the auxiliary verb do. He is the subject and walk is the verb in its base form. Now how to frame WH question, though it is not given in your book, but still I am explaining you how to make WH question. In simple past tense we use WH word. We use WH word plus past tense form of the verb do, that is did, plus subject plus base form of the word. Let us make a sentence. When did he walk? Or when did he walk? When is WH word, did is past tense form of the verb do, and subject is he, walked, the verb is in its base form. And always remember to put question mark at the end of your interrogative sentence. So these were the structures of different kinds of sentences in simple past tense. Once again, I'll repeat what I have explained you today. That is, what is the past tense? When verb indicates any past action, the refers to past time, that is past tense, that is set in past tense. And then we studied about the different uses of past tense, simple past tense. These are to talk about the past events, to talk about the past habits, to indicate the past habits, and to narrate a story. And then we studied the different forms of verbs, different forms of auxiliary verbs in past tense. We use was, were, had, and did. Was, were are the forms of be verbs, had is the form of have verb, and did is the form of do verb. And dear children, then we studied that simple past tense can be used in various types of sentences. These are affirmative sentences, negative sentences, and interrogative sentences. Then we studied about the structure of these sentences, how to frame. Affirmative sentence, the structure of affirmative sentence is subject plus the verb in its second form or in the past tense form. Then we studied about the negative sentence. In negative sentence, subject plus did not plus the verb in its base form. And then we studied about the interrogative sentences. First we studied about the yes no question. In yes no question, first of all we use did plus subject plus the verb in its base form. And then WH question, we use WH word in the beginning followed by past tense form of the verb do, that is did. WH word plus did plus subject and then the verb in its base form. I hope it is clear to you. Please revise this chapter thoroughly and write the definition of past tense in your copy. Thank you.